Hey Kendra, how's it going? I see you placed an order. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. I will get to the free reads here shortly. Hey Luna, quick question. Once I'm done with my spell casting ritual, how do I dispose of the candle wax? To be completely honest, people usually just toss it. If it feels better to you, you could always bury it. Um, I feel like it's kind of like it's when it's done, it's done. And after that, the candle wax doesn't hold any significant meaning once it's burned down. Um, so I mean, if it's I don't know, because I feel a little bit torn about that because if people are burying it, um, I want to make sure that it's good for the earth, you know? So it's like it all depends on what the wax was made out of. But yeah, you can definitely just throw it away. Like, I don't think you'd want to use that wax for anything else. You know what I mean? Like, I know sometimes people repurpose it and things like that, but I just, for specific spell casting, it's like when it's done, it's done. I don't know. I would just call it done and toss it out. The spell was complete when the candle melted down or the light went out. The spell was complete, so I wouldn't necessarily consider it. Um, so I just looked it up just to see if anyone else what they do with it, and the first two things is what I said. People consider burying it or throwing it away. It said it's possible to get rid of leftover candles and other spell ingredients by simply throwing them away. Oh, but it says you shouldn't throw them away in the trash can in your home. Dispose of it outside of your house, which is pretty smart. I consider myself, I would just immediately take it out to the trash. Um, it says you can reshape the wax into something else. So you kind of like make it into a trinket of some sort. So you could remelt the leftover wax into like a mold if you wanted to and leave it on your altar. Um, what else? What else? And then it says you can just put them in, use some type of heat source and burn them down as much as possible. So I don't know. I personally feel like when the spell is done, it's done. I wouldn't necessarily want to keep it around, but at the same time, burying them to me resonates the most. I, but at the same time, I also want to make sure that if I'm burying it into the ground, that it's good. It's not like bad, unhealthy ingredients. Hello, Elisa. How are you? How's it going? All right, so let me save some of these questions that we've got. Elisa. Hey, Breezy, how's it going? Bella Luna, Elisa, and Kendra, I've got you. You're so welcome, Emily Rosa. Yeah, like a trash can outside. That's what they said. They said don't throw it away inside your home, like bring it to the dumpster or make sure it's outside of your house. It is a bit conflicting, but you have to do what resonates with you the most. Honestly, throwing it away or burning it, that's my thing. And this specific link, the first two suggestions is exactly what I said. But the most important thing is consider the spell done as soon as you completed it. When the light went out, it's done. So what you do with the wax, to me personally, doesn't really make like that big of a difference, because I don't consider the melted wax that's left over to hold any significance. I consider my spell done when it's done. Hey Sunny Truth, how's it going? Breezy, I've got you. Sunny Truth, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. So for Sunny Truth, the call to action, it says enter the correct call to action in the chat. If you read the description of this video, you'll see what I'm talking about. So Sunny Truth, just run over to the description under this video real quick, and you'll see exactly what you need to do. Surifa, is that how you say your name? Hello, I've got your question here. Roses, hello. I've got you down. All right, so for those of you who are hanging around, I have Kendra, Elisa, Bella Luna, Emily Rosa, Breezy, Safria, and Roses. Awesome. So we'll go ahead and get started. It looks like my mod is a little bit late to the chat, so just a couple of things before we do the fire rounds. Yes, Sunny Truth, I got you. Absolutely. Thank you so much. So we're starting something new. We're doing a referral program where you bring a friend to my live stream. And once they become and remain a subscriber, you, because you referred, will be entered to win a free detailed reading. Now, once these hike up a bit, this will probably be a drawing once a week, but we'll have to kind of see how quickly this picks up. Plus, your friend who you bring will automatically receive a free mini reading during the stream. So you both benefit. They get a mini reading, and you will be entered to win a detailed reading. These are usually go like 10 minutes at a time at least. So you must be present to receive the reading, both of you. Um, we also have other options. We still have the channeled letter from your person, 30% off on Etsy right now. Check out my link tree for all the details. Also, if you donate to my channel today, any amounts, you'll get a mini read. We don't put a minimum on the donations to the channel. 1 to 3 questions also are available for detailed extensive. That's an order you have to place through Etsy, where you intuitively will be able to choose your deck. You have an oracle added in. You also get paper messages if it's a romance question. All the information is in the description box down below. Reserve your place in line by ordering as soon as possible. We already have orders coming in. Kendra is first on that list, and we'll get started on those after the free reads. As always, orders, tips, donations are appreciated. And like I said, orders and donations are after the free list. Free list, you must be present when called to receive the reading. So if for whatever reason, you're not in here or something along those lines, and you like step out, then we're gonna have to move on. So that's everything. Breezy says, yay! We had a poll. If you guys are yaying and like excited about that, we had a poll on last night, and it looks like over 80% of you guys were interested in that. So very, very cool. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Bear with me, guys, because I'm doing this alone here. I am gonna have to manage this as best as I can until Queen of Swords is able to get here. As we were talking last night about Palo Santo, how hard it is to get it to burn. I don't know if you guys were in here during that conversation, but this just proves like how long it should take for your Palo Santo to catch on fire. It burns out pretty quickly. So if you're getting like, there he goes. If you're getting fake, and look at how quickly it burns out immediately. There's a lot of like dupes out there, so just be aware of that. So let's get started with Kendra. Kendra. The time will start now, so we'll go for about 15 minutes. Kendra. Will R ask me out this month? Kendra wants to know, will R ask me out this month? It's holding strong, Kendra, but I'm getting a no for you. Ooh, there was a little hesitation there. Elisa, hello? Okay, so shadow work is always good in my personal opinion, but let's see what Spirit says. Elisa wants to know, I wonder if for my healing, venting to my parents about how they've disappointed me, is this a good idea? Spirit, can you please advise, is this a good idea? So Spirit actually just related, yes, it's a good idea for you to be able to express how you feel, but there was a little bit of hesitation making me feel like your parents may not completely hold themselves accountable or responsible for what happens, but just for you, the act of being able to express yourself, you will feel better and it will help you heal. I just wanted to make note there that if they're not completely receptive to it, just understand that that was just a message that I got for you. Um, Bella Luna, Bella Luna. Bella Luna wants to know, will the cancer reach out to me this month? Bella Luna, will the cancer reach out to me this month? Bella Luna, I'm getting a no. Hey, Sharma, I have your question. Varying red beard. I'm a little confused. Was this when I was lighting Palo Santo? I have no idea. um, Elisa says, oh, yes, they wouldn't be receptive, but thank you. You're very welcome. All right, so let's move on to Emily Rosa. Emily Rosa. Emily Rosa. Does Spirit want me to pull back from the Gemini? Emily Rosa, that was very strong for me. I'm getting a no. Breezy. All right, so Breezy. Breezy is trying to sell the car here. Wants to know, reset please. Reset please. Wants to know, will the dependable the car company still want to buy the car in the condition that it's in when he sees it in person? Breezy, I'm getting a no. There may be some kind of lowered offer there. I don't think that it's going to go the way that he's acting like it's going to go. Oh, I didn't even put it on the screen. Safria. Safria. Let's see. Safria wants to know, will Tim tell his family that we've been exclusive in these next couple of months? In the next couple of months, will Tim tell his family that they have been exclusive? There was a little bit of a maybe, possibly. Eventually, I did get a yes for you, Safria. So I think it's something to do with the time frame a little bit. So I got a yes for the next couple of months, but it might be the latter part of that time frame. It's Kendra. I think he might be thinking about it. He might be thinking about making a move towards you, but ultimately I did get a no. So right now with the way the energy is, I don't think it's gonna happen, but it's like they're struggling with it a little bit because I think that they do want to move towards you in some way. Oop, okay, I'm catching up with the chat. Give me 1 second, guys. Everyone that's on the list already will still get good questions answered. Sharma, I did see your question, hun, but I did not see the call to action in the chat. So read the description to see how to be added. Oh, wait a second. Sharma, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm sorry. Yep, I got it saved for you already. I must have missed that somehow. So who I have on the list right now is Roses, Sunny Truth, and Sharma, and I'm catching up with the chat to see who else. Emily Rosa, oh my god, what? Yeah, Spirit's like, nah, this connection's not completely over. Shelby, I've got you on the list. Emily Rosa, you've got 2 Geminis. Maybe we need to look into that a little bit and see what's going on here. You're very welcome, Breezy. Absolutely. Sophia says, okay, I figured. Hello, Queen. Welcome. I'm okay with that, Sophia. Sounds good. Kendra, I'm glad that resonates for you. Let's see what else we've got going on here. Sunny Truth, hun, I did see your question and I saw you liked and subscribed. I appreciate that. I did reach out to you a little bit ago telling you to read the description. There's one more thing needed to add you to the list. So the description of this video, just take a look here and we can add you on. Queen, just so you know, I started a little bit late as far as the free list goes. So we have about 6 minutes left on the free list. So let's move on to Roses. Roses. Reset. Roses. If I start to walk away from M, will he lose interest? If I start to walk away from M, will he lose interest? Roses, I got a no for that. It does have to be yes or no, not either or. But if you're interested in wanting to know more about is he going to continue to pursue you, definitely consider placing an order so we can look into that a little bit more. But I got a no, he's not going to lose interest. Sunny Truth. Sunny Truth, hello and welcome. New sub, Sunny. Sunny Truth wants to know if will take a or will hold on if W sorry Sunny Truth, I would like to know if W will take a chance on the connection, please. Yes or no? Will W take a chance on the connection? Sunny Truth, I am getting a yes for you. Wait, where am I here? Oh, Renee Walters, I've got you down. It looks like Queen saved your message here. I'm working on Sharma, Shelby, and then it looks like my queen took over here after that. So let me just do these really quickly. We'll move on. Sharma wants to know Does my ex AC realize the mistakes and faults he has in our connection? Sharma, before I even finish that question, I got a no for you. So it's a pretty strong no. This person's not recognizing those. Shelby. 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 Shelby, will I win money? Yes or no? Will I win money? You're gonna win some money, Shelby. I don't know when, but I'm getting a guess for you. You're welcome, Sunny Truth. Absolutely. You're welcome, Roses. Queen, I'll let you take over from here. I think that there's some new ones. Okay, cool. All right, so this is for Renee Walters. Hello, are you new? I have no idea. Your name does not look familiar to me, but welcome. Renee Walters wants to know. Reset, please. Also, Queen, can we get a subscriber count as well and see where we're at? Renee Walters. Would Theo be jealous if I dated someone else? Renee Walters. Would Theo be jealous if I dated someone else? Renee, yes. Awesome, Renee. Thank you and welcome. You're welcome, Shelby. Mohini, welcome back. Welcome back. Mohini says, will AJ meet me in person within 2 months, please? Will AJ meet me in person within 2 months? Mohini, I am getting a no on that. I will stay subscribed. I'm not that rude. Renee Walters, awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Especially because I do readings for people, whether they're new or they're returning. So I appreciate those who stay with me. Destiny Impact Coach, hello, hello. We have 2 minutes left on the clock. You're very welcome, Mohini. Destiny, the Empath Coach, hello. Liked and subscribed. Thank you very much. I know that you've been here before. Do me a favor and check the description of this video to see how to be added to the free list. There's 3 steps. And once you read the description, you should have all the information you need and we can add you on. Keep in mind, we only have about 2 minutes left. Perfect. Destiny, go ahead and post your question whenever you're ready. Queen, by the way, I did announce at the beginning of the stream about our referral program, and it seems like a couple people were actually very excited. So while y'all are here, let me just remind you that if you bring a friend to the live stream, once they become and remain subscribed, you will be entered to win a detailed free reading from me. This is an extensive that I normally charge on my Etsy shop for. And then your friends, because they've joined in, they will also automatically receive a free mini reading. So make sure that they are letting us know who referred them so we can enter you into the giveaway. Once this kind of builds up a bit and hikes up some, we'll probably be doing this once a week if we get a lot of entries. But for now, it'll probably be like I would say once a month unless things get really crazy. Then I want to be able to do it more often for you guys. So the more people join in on this, the more often the giveaways will happen. So Destiny the Empath Coach, I have here. Destiny the Empath Coach, I'm sorry, it has to be a yes or no question for the rods. If you wanted to me to ask how does Keegan feel about does Keegan have feelings for you? I could probably do that if you'd like. Does Keegan have romantic feelings for you? Do you want me to ask that question? Queen, so just so you know, I did get an order before the live stream from Kendra, so she's first on our orders and donations. Okay. So Destiny wants to know, is Keegan upset with me, Spirit? Is Keegan upset with me? Yes. This person does have some not so great feelings right now. Happy Gal Hun, I just saw your question. I'm so sorry. Our list was closed when you joined in. You missed it and just like right at that threshold. But I will probably be streaming tonight, and I do free reads at the beginning of each stream. So Happy Gal, just make sure that you are subscribed, which I think you are. Oh no, I'm so sorry, hun. I will be back later on tonight if you wanted to consider joining that stream. It's typically the first 15 minutes of the live stream, so you definitely want to be here at the beginning. If I didn't have an order that I needed to get started on, I would take you just because you were right there, but I do have an order that I need to get to. So definitely consider coming back tonight. It should be at 8 o'clock. I haven't put the broadcast in on YouTube yet. You're welcome, hun. Emily Rosa, you're going to donate. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you very much. All right, so I am going to put on here that the free list is closed banner, and let me go ahead and edit the title. Kendra, still want the Light Seers deck? It looks like Bella Luna also placed an order. Queen, I'm not sure if you got that or not. My volume wasn't up, but I have 2 questions for Kendra. And then I have a question for Bella Luna as well. We also have, I think Emily Rosa said she's putting in for a mini reading. Yeah, Emily Rosa, you can put your question in the Cash App note. That's totally fine. Kendra says Light Seers. Okay. So we've got number 5, which is the Whispers of Love. Yeah, Kendra. So a lot of people from your past could be coming in. This typically is like friendships whom you cut off or like ex-boyfriends. It doesn't always mean it's going to happen. Like not every single retrograde and are people coming around back into my life or your life or someone else's life. But curious, did you get a reading that someone specifically was coming back in for you? Awesome. Okay, so let's look into this, Kendra. Let's look into this. Let me see if I can get some information on who this person would be. So Spirit, Kendra got a reading that someone from her past will be coming in. Can you please tell me who this is? Give me some descriptions, some information. Help me help Kendra figure out who this person is. Immediately we get air energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Whoop. Hold on, there's a couple cards that fell out. Actually, Spirit says that's not it. Let me reshuffle. Hold on. There was like 7 cards that fell out at the same time. Something did not feel right about that card. Who is this person? Who is this person coming in from the past? Who is this person coming in from the past? Interesting. Wow. Okay. All right, so we also do have Leo energy as well. This all looks very feminine so far. Like a female. So I did specifically just ask if this was a feminine or masculine energy, and I got masculine energy. So I'm not quite sure why there's so much feminine energy here, but I specifically asked, and it is a man. Who is this person, Spirit? I know 7 of Wands always has to show her face, right? I was like, this could be, a 7 of Wands, though. I could take a note from that and say that this person is probably someone who things have not always been the easiest. Who is this person coming in? All right, so we have the Page of Swords and the Hierophant at the same time. Again, more air energy. Oh. Oh, Hierophant is Taurus. God, more air energy. Holy crap. Okay. So I would say, if I were to guess, this is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is masculine energy. This person is someone who maybe wanted a future with you. So it could be like an ex relationship. Something that this person was hiding stuff. Yeah, I'm getting like an ex of some sort from the past, just because we have the 9 of Swords. If it was like a true relationship or a true connection that you had, I would kind of think that I'd have the 3 of Swords coming out. So this could be someone with whom you dated but maybe not quite had a actual relationship with, or there was some kind of romantic connection with this person. But I see this person like either is stressed out or stressed you out. This is someone who did not move very quickly here with the Knight of Pentacles. They want to do the right thing. They want to do what's best for everybody involved. This is someone who could have like a lot of like common interests as you or shared values and beliefs. Interesting. My grandma just messaged me. She like never texts me. Let's see. What else am I getting? Yeah, I just feel like this person either is stressed all the way out, or this is a person that stressed you out. You don't have an ex, but you dated a few people that had crushes. Were any of them Taurus, Leo, Capricorn, or air energy? We have a little bit of fire, but honestly, it's mostly pentacles and air here. It's mostly earth energy. I do feel like this is someone with whom you closed the chapter on with the world. But this is someone who like made you feel really good. But you like, I feel like you moved on from this person for sure. You're like, I know that nothing's gonna happen from this, so I just need to like move on. Let me get some archetype cards out too, because that will kind of explain their personality a bit. Oh, most of them were air signs. Girl, you like them air signs, don't you? All right, so can you please, Spirit, explain this person's personality? Explain this person's personality. Yeah, I feel like this person really wanted something with you, wanted something more with you, but always held back from expressing that. So that's why I'm kind of getting like it's not quite an ex, or like if it is an ex, it's not something that was like a really like long-term serious relationship, because I don't see the Three of Swords, and I see someone kind of contemplating a little bit on maybe expressing fully how they feel about the situation. This person is a rebel. Challenges authority to affect social change, rejects spiritual systems that do not serve their inner needs. This person is a fool. I don't know why that killed me. So I'm getting kind of like the Fool card. We also have child, nature, athlete, and servants. So I am kind of getting like the Fool with like the Fool energy from tarot. This is someone who wants a little to no baggage. I feel like this person's kind of a jokester. They like being kind of like foolish and stupid and dumb just to get a laugh out of someone. Servant, I'm viewing as server as well, but they do generally have like a good heart. What else? I mean, this person literally could have just been a fool in the situation. This person could have literally just been dumb as hell. I'm getting someone who's like physically fit, who may have even like been an athlete or done sports or something like that. And this person is kind of probably immature here with the child. Like they're not able to fully form proper relationships or friendships or communicate here. It's like they have great qualities about them because they do have this immaturity, so they're kind of like the sun. They're fun, they're light, they're playful, but they don't have like that life wisdom that makes them able to be maybe emotionally intelligent. All right, so okay, so Kendra says, this feels like the guys for my server job. I wonder if that came out like before servant. That's interesting. But this could be a guy from college. He was a soulmate. We never dated. Most of them were air signs. This is sounding like the guy from college, but we haven't talked in years and don't have each other's contact. Girl, with being an Aries sun, I'm most compatible with air signs. A fool, I know, I died when that came out. The college guy was not a jokester. He was kind of serious. R is a jokester, though. The guy from college is an athlete. He loves basketball. R is kind of immature. It does sound like two people, right? Did the reader say it was specifically one person? Or did they say it could be two people? Mercury retrograde does not discriminate on who's coming back in your life. You could literally have all your exes or past relationships, friendships, all that stuff coming back. She didn't specify, just said someone from the past is coming back. So I would follow your intuition. I think I think it might be more the college person that feels like a stronger energy to me. Think about that connection and kind of go back through what I read for you and see if maybe it's feels stronger from the person from college. I'm not saying that R can't be the person. R, it's possible. But I think I agree with you more about the college guy. Um he said he didn't really joke around. Let me pull the jokester card back out and see what the card says here. The Fool card. Um Now, it does say that this person is able to reveal some emotion, but like kind of like very blunt, like a child would. Like where they like look at you and you're like, your breath smells. Like I don't know like what I'm trying to say, but basically like this person's like very very blunt. I'm not saying that they're not sweet or anything. I'm just saying that they're fairly honest in expressing what they're thinking, but maybe possibly could have been a little bit naive, or maybe not naive isn't the right word, maybe a little bit immature when it comes to like fully expressing how they feel. So Kendra, what is your, oh, let me get some paper messages for you. Hold on. Paper messages for Kendra. For those of you who are hanging around, if you place an order on Etsy to get a extensive reading from me, you will also get the paper messages for romantic questions. All right, so we have, oh my God, no shit. We have past right here. Literally, past. Amuse, feeling, divine, fleeting. I looked at that as feeling, feeling divine. I see Amuse like as this jokester person. So Kendra, you may be right. There may be maybe a touch of R in here. We have someone who is focused, someone who didn't last long with fleeting. Um, we have past and future, girl. We have past and future. That's crazy. Never have I seen that. We have someone who's very positive, who could also have fear based mentality, who fantasizes about you. So I have fleeting past, focus, future, positive, amuse, fear, divine, and fantasy. So I would say this person definitely is from the past and coming in for you. That's kind of crazy. Nuts. Who is this person? Don't feel conflicted. If you're thinking it could be two different people, consider that, because I feel like trust your gut. We have song Shivers by Ed Sheeran. But I will say that if there's two energies here, because remember when I said there was a feminine energy, and then I said, oh, but I asked and it's a masculine, right? So automatically, right at the start of the reading, I was feeling like this was two different people just because we had two different energies. So trust it, but understand that I'm feeling, if I was to choose between which one feels more powerful, it's probably the college person. There you go. Question number 2 for Kendra. It seems like you have trouble with people who don't want to express how they feel, and that's where like the child card comes in. Well, we did have fire energy. The Seven of Swords tried to come out. I put it back in the deck, but then we got the Sun. The Sun is specifically Leo, but typically I group the elements together when I'm doing readings. So, general message for guides, please. General message from guides. This is for Kendra. Men don't like to feel nervous. They don't like to feel fear. I actually had a message from Spirit come through last night. I don't know whose reading I was doing. I think it may have been Carmen's, or no, it was someone else. I don't know why. I can't remember. But Spirit gave me like this drop of knowledge, and I was like mind blown. So Spirit said that men are raised in this existence to be brave, to not show fear, to not show emotions, to not cry, whatever. So, why in the world are they going to do something that they're scared of? Why would they express emotions to you when the world is telling them to not? And most importantly, why are they going to do something that they fear if they've been taught all along that they need to be brave? So it's like challenging their ego, it's challenging their conditioning and the way that they were raised to do something that's fearless, to do something, to face something um, to do something in the face of fear despite fear. So it was kind of like interesting to get that message from Spirit, like it's hard for them. It's hard for the masculine, and we're healing them over time. We are helping them become more emotionally evolved people. Us feminine energies are like kind of challenging them, especially this year. But it makes a lot of sense. Why would they? If generally speaking, the masculine collective has been raised to be brave and to be courageous and be powerful and be controlled and be stoic and things like this. Why in the world would they express their feelings for you? Kendra, general message, please. We have ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. We have, aw, you're getting a lot of things coming through here about relationships. We have true love, I love you, once in a lifetime love, powerful words. So there could be some romance here for you. I definitely see you kind of like going out and being with other people, maybe going on some dates here with kids to know each other. We also have for you miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. We have 44 foundations. We do have number 5. There could be. No, I don't want to say that. Tuesday, that doesn't feel right. What number is this? Number 4 again. Foundations 13. Physical touch. I wonder if you're going to be spending some time with someone. Yeah, I do get romance for you, Kendra. He said, I hate that society makes men feel like that because I love when men are vulnerable because I find it admirable and I would never judge a man for being authentic and truthful. For sure, for sure. I agree. But it's like, do we find it admirable? Do we like when people are vulnerable? Because does it give us a sense of validation, a sense of entitlement? Because you're like, oh, this person's being vulnerable with me and it makes you feel good and it makes you feel like bonded. But at the same time, is it admirable though? Like, let's just say they were raised in a society where they were allowed to express their feelings and allowed to show it. You would just basically view their vulnerability as normal. So I hate that. I want to break the stigma. I want men to just be able to be that way. If they're feeling something, I want them to feel it. And I don't want it to be this thing where it's like, oh my God, you did that. Like you actually expressed your feelings and emotions. It should be normalized. It should be something that everyone is able to do. So we have King of Cups here for you. Holy shit. What did I say? 2 different masculine energies. Okay. And as I was reading the Ooh Romance, that's when those cards came out. So, okay. So, remember when I said I'm not sure if I want to say that yet with this card because it's a number 5. 5 typically means some kind of struggle or obstacle or something like that. And it says, ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to ask for support from spirit. And then we get the 5 of Wands coming out over top of it. 5 and 5. Again, this could be competition. He said, I find it admirable because it shows me that they have confidence enough to not hide. True. And that they are breaking cycles, right? Either they were raised the way that is good for them, beneficial for them, and healthy for them, or the fact that they were actually able to break out of the cycle. It's not validation for me. It just shows me that they're comfortable with themselves. So you like it. It shows it's attractive to you. You like that they're able to show confidence and really like be assertive and show you, you know, what it is they're thinking, what it is they're feeling. You said I knew it was 2. I'm done. I just see you kind of here sitting pretty, like not really bothered. You're kind of just like, yeah, compete for me if you want to. Um, we have the Ace of Wands, which is girl. Why is that 7 of Wands always there? But I do feel like that kind of like is perseverance through some type of competition. I do see wishes being fulfilled here for you. You just kind of being like sitting back and enjoying people coming to you for once. I do see fantasy, daydreaming, possibly having multiple options here, as well as good luck on your side. What does Spirit want you to know? So, Spirit is saying, first and foremost, be present, be in the moment. When you're with other people, when you're with your friends, family, or other men, or whatever, be present, be in the moment. Don't distract yourself or let your mind wander. Just really focus in on that pure bliss and happiness. Spirit is saying also, don't be afraid to ask them for help. Make sure that you are going to them and telling them what you need. Be willing to accept the support as well. That there is romance here surrounding you and miracles and blessings as well. focusing on the beauty as well, because it says here everything has a gift, so it's making me think that like even when something doesn't work out for you, understand that that's for your highest good as well. All right, so we have lost, travel, express. Ooh, someone's going to express how they feel, maybe because they've lost you or they feel like they're losing you and they're in despair, suspense. They need to release this emotion. This person actually you could be, I don't know, I see the word travels. Baby Spirit wants you to know that you are going to be traveling. I see streams, so possibly near water of some sorts, or some type of like waterfall, lake, or river. I don't know, some type of element when it comes to water. Someone with whom you have chemistry. But yeah, travel, lost, release, despair, suspense, and express. This could be, you could be making them feel a bit nervous. There's a bunch of different things coming through in this reading for you, which is very cool. Ooh, okay. Celebrate. That wasn't even supposed to be in the songs. We have celebrate. All right. Writing on the walls under oath. So it's all going to be very clear to you. It's going to be so clear and so hard to deny who these people are when they come around. Sitting pretty unbothered, period. That's me. A girl, who are these kings? I've been praying to them more for sure. I will say that the person that I saw for you in California was a fiery energy. I can't remember if I specifically told you what their sign would be or what it could be, but I don't know. It feels like someone who kind of commands attention, knows what they want. Honestly, it could be another Aries, but there's something about Sagittarius too that's speaking to me as well. Yes, I did say Gemini. I'm talking about the person in LA. I said like air signs, right? For the people coming back in from the past. But Spirit keeps nodding to me about this new person and this new feeling that you're getting out in LA from someone. Did I say that the person in LA was a Gemini? I can't remember that reading, but something about them feels very leadership, very commanding, someone who knows what they want. Bella Luna, hello, sweetheart. Thank you for waiting. Let me know which crystal you would like here. This will intuitively choose your deck. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have Tiger's Eye. I have Amethyst. Whoa. Lapis Lazuli. It's a blue stone. Some flecks of other colors. We have Dalmatian Jasper. Jade. It's like a pale green. Citrine, which is like a pale yellow. And then we have red jasper, which is kind of like a marbleized clay type red. So Bella Luna, let me know which crystal you would like. This will intuitively choose. So I have Dalmatian jasper and I have red jasper. Which one did you want? So that is letter D, which is also the Light Seers deck. Let's roll for your oracle. Number 2 energy. Right there. And your question is, I want to know if my skills will be will be better in doing hair. We'll get better doing hair. Okay, gotcha. So I too am a licensed cosmetologist, and I will say, of course, like just generally speaking and understanding it, the more that you do something, the better that you get. But let's dig into this a little bit more. Emily Rosa sounds good. We will hold on to your question and we'll timestamp it for you. You're so welcome, Kendra. Thanks for coming back, hon. Bella Luna, will my skills get better in doing hair? Will my skills get better in doing hair? Bella Luna, do you ask for help? Do you like if you feel like you want to learn something, do you ask for guidance? Do you ask for help, or like, hey, how do you do that technique? Or do you look on Instagram on those like videos that people have where they're like showing their technique online, or do you go to classes? Like do you advocate for yourself to get better and grow in your craft? Because I am seeing here with the fifth chakra, it's like something to do about you speaking up or like vocalizing maybe where you struggle. Okay, good. So continue to do that. I do see with man holding a coin, two things. So take whatever resonates, but I see like a masculine energy that could be helping you with this. And I also see you making money at doing hair. So there is something really good here for you about that. I see this is something that you feel very. Oh, there's also a woman holding a coin. Girl, you're gonna make some money. You're gonna have some the ladies coming in there bringing you like all their money. I wonder if there's a like you want to have either you like your own booth or you want to have your own salon or something like that. But I see this as something that feels very right to you. Like this is your calling, especially at this time. I say at this time because there could be additional things that call to you later in life. But I feel like right now you are where you're meant to be. You are rooted in the correct profession for you. I do see success surrounding the situation. So if you want to know yes or no, I'm giving you a yes. I think this makes you happy. I think that it also makes you feel good when you make other people feel good. When you make other people feel happy. Keep in mind there could be some people that this is just a general random message that when they're in your chair, they may confess to you a lot more than maybe what a typical stranger would confess. I feel like you kind of give them therapy while you do hair. So I'm not sure if you're still in school or if you actually are, out and about doing hair and you're certified and all that stuff. But if that doesn't resonate for you, it will in the future when you do get your own chair. And especially with the healer of the ages, I do feel like this is some kind of like therapy that you give to people. It just makes them feel good. It makes them feel better. It makes them feel prettier or more handsome or whatever. Overall, you just give people that confidence. Sorry, guys. I'm still battling allergies really bad. Let me pull some tarot cards for you and look into this a little bit more. But I do see you making money. I do see you helping people, and I do see things getting better for you. Don't doubt yourself too much, because the door to personal healing and happiness is right here for you. And I do feel like with the temple path, this is your purpose. So I want to reiterate, this is your calling right now. Another message that just came through is that you may like doing men's hair, or you may like there's something to do with a man here. But I'm kind of getting the fact that is like your favorite thing to do, like coloring or highlighting or something along those lines. Yeah, there's like long hair here. I see someone with like maybe extensions. Maybe you like doing extensions. You like doing locks, braids, updos. I don't know. It's something to do with like long hair. Again, long hair. Wow. So much imagery here. Again, with Ace of Pentacles, don't worry, you're gonna make money at this, girl. I would recommend you just continue to advocate for yourself. We do have wishes fulfilled here, fulfillment here, okay? And you got all the happiness. I would say just to continue to hone your craft, to continue to learn. If I've known anything about the hair industry, is that things are constantly changing. There's new gadgets, new tools, new techniques. Just constantly remain like very tapped into the wealth of knowledge that's coming in. If you can, try to stay ahead of the trends. Have you considered doing it in another state as well? You said you're learning coloring now. It's hard. Color theory is not easy. It's not. You like understand the basics, but it's like very hard because there's all these formulations and things that you have to learn. You're basically like a chemist in a way. But I swear to you, once you get your head wrapped around it, something just clicks and you will understand. It's like it may take a minute, but the second that you get it and you understand the general color theory, like it will be easy for you. And again, with everything, experience is going to make you better. Let me confirm everything that I've said with the rods here. All right, Bella Luna, I want to know if my skills will get better in doing hair, Spirit. Will my skills get better in doing hair? Yes or no? Ooh. All right, there was some inconclusive there. Ultimately, I did get a yes for you. I think that Spirit just wants you to not doubt yourself. Just understand that you're learning. You're trying to gain this knowledge of something that you have never done before, and just continue to advocate for yourself. I can't stop talking about this throat chakra card here. There's something to do with like, I don't know if you're still in school, like I said, but like even after, like continuing to stay on top of the trends, continue to learn, continue to take courses, continue to go to classes. But I see money for you here, and I see success surrounding the situation. So it may just be a matter of giving it time. I think also you're going to find your niche. You're going to find what it is that you're very good at. There's going to be like one specific thing that you really enjoy doing. And that's going to be kind of your thing that people come to you for. Girl, you're just starting school. Don't worry. Do not worry. That's how I felt. I felt like completely lost. Like, and also it really just matters who your teacher is as well. Because when I went to cosmetology school, I had a teacher who, like, I could not. She just was not. She was not it. She had been doing this for a long time. I went to school in like a very small town. Um, like about an hour from where I actually lived, because that's where you could get certified. And she just was very old school. She was, and honestly, she was kind of mean. She was like kind of strict. Like, I feel like she knew what she was doing, but she wasn't a teacher, if that makes sense. And she very much was all about like the old school ways of doing things. She was very into like perms and things like that. And she ended up having to leave for whatever reason. I think it was like a temporary thing, but I don't know. We had a new teacher come in, and I will say immediately the second that that teacher came in, I everything just started clicking. She was like young. She came in, she had this crazy colored hair. She, like, the way that she taught, she was meant to be a teacher. She did things that help you understand. So that's what I mean by taking classes, because these people that you could be learning from may just not be very good teachers. They may understand it, but they may not like show you. So even if you finish, say you get your board, say you're certified and everything, and you're out there on your own, like, do not worry, do not concern yourself with like not knowing everything the second that you get out. I feel like I was like, they made me manager. They made me manager the second I got out of school. They made me manager out of Supercuts. And I was like, y'all have way too much faith in me. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. That's kind of what I was thinking to myself. But I did know a good amount. And, I was certified and I passed everything with flying colors. But the continued courses, the continued classes, the people they would bring in to teach you like new ways of cutting hair, easier techniques, ways to do things quicker, faster, more efficiently. It's important, Bella Luna. So make sure that you're continuing these classes, because your first teacher, things may not always click, and then you have someone else showing you something, and then all of a sudden it's like boom, everything just clicks, everything makes sense. So do not be too hard on yourself. You're brand new. And also lean on other people, make friends. I always went out to lunch with like these girls in the class, and we always had like an hour break, and we would chat, we would bond, we would socialize. And then, like, if I needed help or I needed a study buddy to get through a certain test or exam, um or maybe I didn't understand something very well, and I was like, hey, do you like understand what they just said? And your friends will actually help you, because some of them may understand a little bit better. Do not be hard on yourself at all. Queen, is that the right one that I pinned to the top? Is that the one you wanted me to pin for you? You're so welcome, Bella Luna. Absolutely. Hi, Priestess. Welcome. We have one mini read, and then we will be right with you, okay? Hi, Priestess. I got your question through the order. Oh, the one I sent you. I think that is correct, Queen. When I typed it in as a banner, unless it was scrolling across the bottom of the screen, it was more than 200 characters, so I was not able to put it as a random banner. But I was able to pin your comment. If you look at the scrolling banner across the bottom of the screen, though, it is there at the beginning. like if you look at the screen right now, the scrolling banner, you'll see the referral program there. Referral program, bring a friend, bring a friend to the stream. God dang it! I have so many people texting me. I've got like 20 text messages and like freaking phone calls out the ass. What is going on right now? Okay, cool, Queen. Thank you. You're welcome, High Priestess. So let's move on to Emily Rosa. We will timestamp for. Actually, let me go ahead and just put it in the chat here. This is why I need to get myself a Bluetooth keyboard immediately. All right, here we go. Emily Rosa timestamped 118:40. Emily Rosa, how would the Gemini feel? What would happen if I pulled back my communication? All right, so Emily Rosa, the Gemini that she has in question, how would they feel and what would happen if she pulled back communication with him? How would the Gemini feel? How would the Gemini feel? The Gemini would feel like this is over. They would feel like there's really nothing left to fight for. And I think that it would kind of give them a loss of hope here. I think they would feel like you kind of just made this decision and you just decided to walk away and they really didn't get a say in it. Not that they deserve it. I don't really know the connection, but I feel like they just, death. So death typically indicates transitions or like moving on. But I'm also viewing this as like someone just thinking that this is dead, this is done. You've completely cut them off here. So almost like they would kind of give up on the connection itself. And so Spirit is saying, don't give up, because if you give up, they will give up. You don't necessarily have to engage with this person, but if they completely feel that you've backed away and pulled your energy from them, I think that they would feel like this is completely like done. The world is an ending of a journey. It's typically closure. It's like a circle. I don't know. I'm kind of getting to the fact that this person just kind of would feel like you're backing away from them and you're not. Like, I feel like it would make them feel like even less motivated to pursue this. So you don't have to engage, you don't have to communicate, you don't have to make the first move. But I definitely wouldn't completely like close the case on the situation and completely pull back your energy from this person, because I think that it would just make them feel a little bit more hesitant to even like try anything with you. It would make them kind of like defensive, or defensive, and kind of like the word that I said before, like a little hesitant to try to like do anything. So yeah, that is what I have for you, Emily Rosa. Thank you so much for your donation. Hello, HS. Welcome here. I'm sorry, the free list is closed for this stream, but if you are subscribed and you want to come back a little bit later, I'll have another stream going at 8 o'clock. And if you're subscribed and turn on your notifications, you'll be alerted when I stream. I stream pretty much at 12 o'clock every day and sometimes in the evenings at 8 o'clock. And I do free readings for the first 15 minutes of every stream, so you just have to make sure you get here early. High Priestess, I saw you said you forgot to add he's an air sign and you're a water sign. I got it. Kendra, welcome back. So Kendra, I have the High Priestess, and then you will be next after that. High Priestess. I love the name. So you, because you place an order through Etsy, you get to intuitively choose your tarot deck. And each of these crystals are correlated with a deck. So let me know which one is calling to you. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. Number 1 is amethyst. Number 2 is tiger's eye. We have lapis lazuli, jade, citrine. We have red jasper and Dalmatian jasper. So just let me know which one is calling to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. And I will grab that deck for you, whichever one you choose. High Priestess says number 6, red jasper. All right, so that is the wizards. And we're also going to roll for your oracle. So you got number 5. You got the Whispers of Love Tarot. Now, because you placed an order on Etsy, this is a detailed reading for you where I do tarot and I do oracle, as well if you have a romantic or romance inclination type of question. You will get also paper messages, which is just additional insight or information that might come through here for your reading. All right, how does High Priestess's person feel? How does High Priestess's person feel about them, please? High Priestess, am I able to say your person's name? If not, I'll just say your person. How does High Priestess's person feel? I want to respect your privacy. How does he feel? How does he feel? How does he feel? How does he feel? Ooh, I'm getting that this person is really thinking about y'all's future. They're thinking about this person's serious. This person has probably been through a bit. They kind of know what they want from a relationship here. If there is any feelings that this person is not pursuing you very quickly, I will say that that is because of what they have experienced in their life through friendships, through relationships, through, I don't know, just anything from maybe from their childhood. But I really do see this person as wanting a relationship that's long term. Um, like once they commit, they'll want to commit. I think that they find you charming. They also are in between the situation where they're like, do I express how I feel? Do I be impulsive? Do I just kind of say what's on my mind? Um, or do I take it slow? Do I do things like one step at a time? I think sometimes they want to be impulsive with you. They feel like you in the relationship gives them hope. They are thinking about what, not to say like, oh, I mean, please don't take this the wrong way as I say this, but they are viewing you as like, they're considering the value that you add to their life. Like, which as anybody should, you know what I mean? Like, you should consider the value that they bring to your life. If you're not happy, then you should move on. But they're considering like, they're kind of viewing you as like this, would they be a good mother? Would they be a good wife? Would they be like, are they a good person for me to be with? So they're kind of like examining the situation. Ultimately, I do think that they are the type of person that um, wants a serious commitment. I do see this person. They do have impulsive tendencies. Why aren't they showing you? God. The Knight of Wands sometimes can indicate player energy. So I'm kind of getting the fact that this person could have like these tendencies and maybe they're trying to hold on to that for a little bit. So maybe that's why they're taking things slow with you. I think in their heart of hearts, they do know that they want to be this person. They want to be this person that's committed. They want a serious relationship. They want to be happy. They want it all, like whether that be you guys travel the world or you get married or you have kids or whatever. Like there is this dream in this person's heart. Yeah, so we do have the Hierophant. This indicates marriage, common interests, common goals, commonalities, someone with whom you identify. You kind of could be cut from the same cloth. Shared beliefs, values, traditions. I don't know if I said all that already, but I feel like this person does want to make an offer to you and will make an offer to you. But they could have a history of like, of not really being the type of person that's, you know, really just jumps in um, to a relationship. With the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands, I am getting like this person who's kind of like in and out energy, typically, historically. I think they like the ability to just kind of be free, be do what it is that they want when they want. They're very like free spirited. They're exciting people to be around. They have a lot of energy and passion. And they're excited to do like new and fun things. This person might actually want to do, might introduce you to new things that maybe you've never considered doing before or had the ability to do before. But I do see like this in and out energy um, that they kind of have to like let go of. They have to be able to release that. And they're a little bit stuck in that way, which is probably why they're a bit slow moving. But like I said, they do have this dream in their hearts and they are viewing you as this person whom they would consider having a long term relationship with. Something about you has just connected them in some way to that idea. I do see this person still trying to leave emotion out of it a little bit because they're just really trying to they're looking at this very logically, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Is like even though they have this dream in their heart and they have this passion and they have this attraction and desire for you, they're trying to remain very logical. So High Priestess says I feel like he's not as responsive as I need him to be. I don't want to do too much because we just started dating. I haven't seen him in person yet. You think the sexual aspect will be on point? I do. I do. Especially because we have the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands here. That is just like a completely like sensual, sexual, um, passionate, you think of fire, you think of like that heat, and so I am getting that for y'all's connection, and I do feel like this person has this desire to do that, and to be with you in that way. I honestly think that this person wants it all with you, and they may be like, what the hell am I thinking? Like, they may be really trying to like talk themselves through this realistically, and they're like, why do you feel this way? Like, this can't be real. Like, especially if y'all are in the beginning stages of your relationship, he's probably questioning why he feels this way towards you. Why am I considering a wife? Why am I considering children, or considering moving in together, or considering like what our future could look like, or what we could have, or what we could be? So this person is thinking about all this stuff, and I feel like he kind of feels like, that's not me, that's not really who I've been, even though that is ultimately what I want. It's not really like me. So why am I feeling this way? He could be a little bit conflicted. And he's just trying to look at things very realistically here. I think that he views you kind of like, I'm viewing this star right now as like an empress, like kind of like goddess energy, just someone who's just very graceful and beautiful and classy. And that's kind of how he's viewing you here. And like I said, ultimately with the Ace of Pentacles, I do feel like he is going to make an offer. Something tangible, not something of the mind or of the heart or whatever. I feel like it's something like actually that you can see manifesting in your physical reality. Like, it's not just going to be words. It's going to be not thoughts or feelings or emotions. It's going to be action. How does this person feel about High Priestess? How does this person feel about High Priestess? How does this person feel about High Priestess? They're choosing love. They're ultimately going to make a choice. It says, you have a choice, make yours with love. So this person is choosing to lean into this. Just understand that actions and intentions and feelings and emotions are all different things. So this is what's going on in this person's head, but they still may be not so quick to draw. They might be a little bit gun shy. The only thing that's real is love. Shift your focus back to love and have patience. Love is patient and kind always. So remember when I said they may not be quick to draw, they may not like just kind of like jump. They're a little bit impulsive. They might just be like, you know what, fuck it, let's do this. But at the same time, I kind of feel like more like this person may be walking a little bit there. It's constant forward momentum. I just want to make that clear. Even with the Hanged Man, I'm seeing this person like realizing, there's certain things that you have to compromise. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain things that I'm gonna have to let go of to be able to move forward. I do want to make it clear. I see forward momentum here, but I do feel like there could be like, it could be slow, and every once in a while it could be like, oh, we're gonna stop here, and this is how we're gonna feel for a little bit, and then we're gonna move forward. This person may not just completely jump right in, but it's continual momentum. It's continual forward movement. I don't see you guys going back. You said he's a Libra, so it makes sense. It's a weird because I don't know. I just feel like he doesn't really like me. Maybe that's a protective thing. Like, you know how like you're constantly in self-preservation mode. Maybe they feel like the less that they show, the more control they have over the situation. I'm excited for the date though. I'm nervous. just look forward to it. Just enjoy it. Be in the moment. Understand that you may need to have some patience. Hold tight 1 second for me, guys. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry, my boyfriend's taking a nap on his break, so he needed to. We're all living in our living room right now because we have our house is under construction at the moment. So let me know if you guys can still hear me and everything's fine. I'm gonna continue to do this while he's sleeping. All right, so for High Priestess, let me get some paper messages for you from him. How does he feel, please? How does he feel? We have control. So remember when I said that he may not be showing everything because it gives him the sense of control? I think it's a false sense of control, but it's giving him a sense of control. So I've got that. I also have taste. Saucy. We have leap. Take a leap of faith. Kind of just jump into this and be romantic, be a bit impulsive. We also have perspective. So this person really is really looking at the whole picture here. We have work and we also have, control. So I feel like this person is going to make an effort towards you, High Priestess. Ultimately, everything is kind of making me feel that way. I see romance, I see leap, I see work, I see perspective. If you were wondering anything at all about how, gosh dang it, it's like not showing up, how the sex will be, I think you'll get a little bit of a hint from that. Yeah, so that's what I have for you, and let's see what song I've got, High Priestess. For the song, we have Leave the Door Open by Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. Oh my god. Okay, so do you see this word that's hanging off of here? Slow pace. So, High Priestess, that is for you. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for your contribution here. Are you guys able to hear me okay? Is this fine? We have the fan going in the background to kind of drown out some of the sound, but I just want to make sure you all can hear me. You're welcome. Absolutely, High Priestess. Okay, perfect. It might mute in and out here, but it won't mute during the readings. All right, so let's see here. What is our subscriber count now, Queen? Do you have any idea? I'm going to take a look here. $581. Hell yeah. All right, so I missed some things here in the back. Did someone bring a friend to the stream? Yeah, so the free list is closed, but if you are bringing a friend over to the stream and they remain a subscriber with me, as well as you do, then they can get a mini reading during the stream. And then you, the person who referred the friend, will be entered into a giveaway for a chance at a detailed reading, a free detailed reading. You got to let us know who you brought with you, though. Oh, awesome. You said her name is Keisha. It's her birthday. And Keisha, which one is Keisha in the chats? Keisha, are you 17? Or yeah, Keisha will have to be here to get the reading. It says that you have to be present when called to get your reading. So the point of this is to grow my community. So I would need them to be a subscriber. That's kind of like the energy exchange we're offering here is you help my channel and I do a free reading. So whenever they do, just let us know and we will be able to do that for them. Okay? But I appreciate you, Christina, for being here. And just so you know, I will be live again at 8 o'clock tonight. So if you wanted to come back for the beginning, you have to be here at the beginning of the stream. It's like the first 15 minutes. You have the opportunity to get a free yes or no question. So definitely consider remaining subscribed, turning on any notifications for future broadcasts. And as long as you're here at the beginning of the stream and you follow the call to actions in the description, you will definitely. Oh, 17, I see you subscribe. Thank you so much. You guys will be able to be added to the list as long as the list is still open. So, Christina, since our free list is closed right now, just definitely consider coming back tonight, though. That sound good? Absolutely, 17. You're welcome, Christina. Absolutely. All right, cool. So I'm glad that we got all that straight. So the next person on my list is, oh wait, I think it's Kendra actually. So Kendra likes the light seers. For those of you who are also hanging out too, if you wanted to donate to my channel, Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App, there's no minimums there, and I will do a mini reading for you or answer a yes or no question. So if you wanted to go ahead and donate to that, you can still be added on today. Awesome, Christina. Kendra, number 2 was the energy oracle. So I know Spirit probably doesn't want me to ask. but you know how I am. So, Kendra, let's ask the rods yes or no, and then we'll dig in with the tarot for you as well. All right, Spirit. Oh, reset, please. Are the two guys from Kendra's previous reading, Ivan and R? Are the two guys from her reading, Ivan and R? Yes. Are the two guys from Kendra's reading, Ivan and R? The two guys are the two oh shit, the Three of Swords almost came out. Are the two guys from Kendra's reading, Ivan and R? Yes. What else can you tell me about this? What else can you tell me about this, Spirit? Two people, balance, juggling. It'll be very interesting to see them come back in and then you feeling like, do I have to choose? What do I do here? We have the Knight of Cups. So romance does surround you at present, Kendra. And I see you again, like I said before, being this kind of person who's like kind of keeping them guessing. But I think inside you're probably going to be kind of panicking a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Because we do have the Page of Swords, which is a bit restless. You might be like trying to figure out, what am I going to do here? Am I just going to enjoy this? Am I just going to have fun? Why is this happening all at once? When you've got like other plans and other places to be. Free spirits. I don't think you're going to lock down with either one of them. You might have a little bit of fun here. Ooh, so I see a third party, Three Pentacles. It could be like a love triangle here. You might be having a hard time deciding between them both, to be honest. Gemini, air energy. I see just like a lot of fun, good times, maybe like dates and things like this. But I think that they possibly will want something more with you. We're looking for something more. You got to make it clear right from the beginning what your intentions are. Because, yeah, like I said, oh my God, like I said, they are going to be interested in something more with you. But we do, again, have third party energy. Stability, security, foundations. They're going to be believing in the impossible. I think that also too, like when art comes forward, they're gonna be like, I finally did this. I finally said what I wanted to say and did what I wanted to do, and like now she really knows how I feel. For instance, for R, Spirit just told me that R might not come back during retrograde though. But anyways, I feel like when this person's able to actually express how it is that they feel, they're going to be like, yes, like this is my chance, this is my time, and they're going to be really hoping that you're going to be really receptive to this, and they're going to be like believing the impossible, seeing the signs, seeing the synchronicities, and like really proud of themselves for kind of coming out of their shell a little bit. But I think that you in turn at that point are going to have a different mindset about the relationship. I don't think you're going. I think like maybe before you may have considered pursuing a relationship with this person with R, but I think that when they come back around, you are going to be looking at things differently. And they're going to have the letdown here. They're going to be disappointed with the Page of Cups. But I do feel like both people are going to try to come to you to create something more stable. they're going to be thinking about the memories of the past, and I do see them looking at for an opportunity because this is something that they maybe have been thinking about for quite some time here. Yeah, I swear it just was like, I don't know if this person's going to come back during retrograde, but they're going to come back at a time where it's going to be very complicated for you. Um, that's what I will say. You're going to be like, why couldn't you just do this and admit to this and tell me this like a long time ago, because now it's kind of complicated. And they're going to be like, yes, I finally said it, I finally did it. And you're not going to be thinking the way that they're thinking, I don't think. Can you tell me anything else about this, please? What is going on here? What does Kendra need to know about this? All right, so we have indecision. We also have cornucopia. So yeah, remember what I said, love triangle? This literally says unknown, and it's pointing in two different directions. But I do feel like you're going to feel some type of vindicated emotions with the cornucopia, because it's kind of like, oh, everything that you've wanted is actually finally happening. But there could be some struggle with that. There could be some you could feel a bit like torn or something along those lines. Even with both these people, they may not be the options for you, and you may be like, look, I'm still leaving. I'm still going to LA, so follow me or bye. But yeah, I feel like you're gonna kind of feel like vindicated. You're gonna be like, yes, finally, like something is going my way here, especially with the appreciation and the Six of Wands. So yeah, that's what I've got for you, Kendra. Did you want paper messages? Your spell feels like it's working. I will say that. You could just be like a very lucky person in general, Kendra. You may not even realize it, but it's like you are blessed. Stay in that grateful mindset. Okay, so let's do paper things here. I wonder if I'm like the only tarot reader who does this. I like put each card that was in the reading, like I separate it, because I see like people just grab all the cards and then like set them on top. I'm like, no, I want it to be really, really shuffled, really in there. All right, so paper things. 2 inches tall, holy shit. All right, so this is for Ivan, please. Nope, hold on. All right. Ivan. All right. We have direction. Interesting. Direction is right next to scattered. This person's going to get his feelings hurt, I think, because I think he may be coming to you finally, like wanting something from you, and I don't really know how receptive you're going to be to it. Same with R, but I think that R is going to, his pride is going to be hurt, whereas Ivan's just going to be hurt, just emotionally. But we have virtual, so right now nothing physical is happening here. I think they have high hopes, maybe high expectations for when they come back, how things will go. Maybe feel like a sense of direction and happiness here. We have the word happy, but I do feel like they are going to realize soon after that this may not be 100% what you want, or maybe you realize that Ivan is something that you want to pursue, but you can't because it's going to get in the way of your plans, your life plans. So yes, we have sensitive, direction, happy, expect, virtual, target, and scattered. Target. That made me think of the store. Oh, that would be really weird. Like a really weird like run in. You know what I mean? Union just came out for Ivan as well. So let's shake it up and see what we've got for R. Kendra says, I separate the cards too. What decks do you have, Kendra? All right, so R, please, R. Spirit says one more. All right. We have retreat. We have call. We have sweet, masculine, which is funny because you said that Ivan's more the masculine one. Maybe he's trying to balance out his energies. We have abroad and we have tangible. Interesting. With Ivan, we had virtual, and with R, we have tangible. So my thing is I feel like with you and R, the communication will definitely and the intentions will definitely be more physical. Whereas Ivan may be just trying to kind of like reconnect and possibly like make his intentions clear, but it might be very much like phone conversations, text messages going back and forth through social media, FaceTiming, emailing, something along those lines. Whereas with R, things will get probably more physical a lot faster. So yeah, masculine, abroad, tangible, call, retreat, and sweets. I'm also getting that this person with abroad and retreats are is going to probably want to do something to get away with you. Yeah. You said you have beginner tarot, angel answers. Oh yeah, angel answers are good. I used that before I got the rods. I feel like the rods just give me more straight out answers. Angel answers is like guidance in some way, how to figure out what to do about the situation. But angel answers is very cool. I used to do that for yes or no readings. Mystic Mondays, I've never heard of that one. All right, so for Ivan, please show me a song for Ivan. Ivan. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, that's too many. Ivan, give me a song. All right. We have Last Train by Don Golden. Oh my god, that's probably one of my favorite songs. I love music that's very like indie. Like you can drive to it at night and just really get into your soul and like feel all the feels. My boyfriend calls it sleepy time music because he says it will put you to sleep. But anyway, that song was for Ivan. And then we also have for R, what song for R, please? What song for R? Everything I Wanted by Billie Eilish. I had a thought that either Ivan will reach out to me on socials or we might cross paths with my new job because it's business related and he studied business. I do agree. I think the socials is where your relationship will develop first. But I do feel like there's a happenstance, maybe specifically with the word Target. It's making me think of like a shot in the dark, or the actual store Target. Like you guys can meet out like at a shop somewhere or something like that, or run into each other. I take it you like that song too. All right, friends, it looks like my list is done for the morning. I don't think I missed anyone. You said I'm shook up. It's very fun. It's very fun. It's interesting to see like when you're grateful and when you ask spirit for help and when you manifest and you set your intentions, like how amazing your life can get. You said, "Oh, you don't know the song by Billie Eilish. You just like the title." Oh yeah, yeah. It's a very sexy title. Order list is completed. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate that. Candle magic is the ish. I think that it really speaks to you as well. Like you said, you're a fire sign. I love candle magic. Stay tuned, actually, Kendra, for what I end up putting in my shop. It's going to be a little while, but I have this whole. It's kind of like what I talked to you about a little bit. Um, but it's like my plan that I have to kind of put a little twist on candle magic. So it's just a matter of me actually making the candles, especially because I'm a very conscious consumer. I'm very about sustainability, going green, green packaging, repurposed or recycled materials, and also like what it is you inhale or what you consume. I want it to be healthy. So I've been looking into coconut candle wax to make these candles, but I have to look into it a little bit more because coconut's actually extremely expensive. So it might be some kind of blend, like a soy coconut blend or something, but I have to look into it more and do more research. But I do have an idea of what I want to do. So it's going to be pretty fun. I might start with my tinctures first before I get to the candles. So definitely keep doing what you're doing. But when I make that announcement in my shop, I'll let you know. You said you woke up this morning feeling like you're in a different dimension. It's very possible because there's many timelines out there for you where there's a different version of yourself, and it's about jumping into the timeline that leads you to your higher self. So you probably could have shifted. Okay, Kendra, sounds good. Oh, Kendra, I got it. So let's go ahead and do your last one, and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and just go ahead and close the list because oh, I didn't realize that free list banner was still showing in between, which is annoying. I did not mean to do that or be misleading. Yeah, since I'm going to be back at 8, I'm going to go ahead and get off here after this question. So you want to. Oh, so you want some information about that. So you said I've been having dreams. there's your order just coming through. I've been having dreams of being a business owner, and I know one day I'll be a business owner, but I have no idea what I'd sell. Can you look into what business I should own or run someday? Hmm. Well, you do have experience with food, so it could be a restaurant. Funny story, I actually have always wanted I've always wanted to grow up in like a family-owned restaurant business. Like I don't know why, to me I've just always had that dream. And obviously now I'm older and I can't live out that dream, but I'm wondering if maybe it was connected to a past life or something. Like maybe I was in like another country and like the family that I was with, we all had like a family owned business and I was like the server or whatever. I don't know why that's just always spoken to my soul. I always loved those little mom and pop family owned business shops here. You said the last thing, but here's the thing, Kendra, is that it could be I don't know why restaurant came to mind. It could be just because that's where you've worked in the past, but it's more like an investment versus like you actually being there every single day. It's more like you help build it from the ground up, but you're not a day-to-day worker. Hello, Neha. How are you doing? For free questions, I do yes or no formats, but our list is closed. If you are interested in coming back around 8 o'clock at my next broadcast, you have to be here at the beginning of the stream while the list is open, but I can do a yes or no question for you. Exactly. That's what I was thinking, Kendra. Not like a day to day. It's just you know the ins and outs of the restaurant business. You'll be in LA. You'll know what people want. You're pretty trendy too. So I feel like you would be able to invest in a business and just kind of get the commission from it and help build it, but not necessarily have to do the day to day operations. But anyway, so let's see into this business. What business should Kendra run or own someday? What business? Please give me some insight here. What business should Kendra own or run? Interesting. So this is all about travel and taking flight here with the King or the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Wands. I see more investment for you, Kendra. I don't see just yet anything where it's like, yeah, you could be the CEO, but I don't think that you're the one doing all of the work though. I think it's more like making investments in certain places here. The Knight of Pentacles is just dropping all the money trailing behind. I don't know what the Five of Cups is about. It's interesting. Freaking devil is just constantly coming up for you. What should she own or run? All right, do the Three of Wands at the same time. I think it has something to do with. Well, first of all, I see success surrounding the situation. That's like the first thing Spirit's nodding to me, especially with the Sun and the Empress. There's growth here. There's life here. I feel like it's going to constantly expand. I'm going to find out what the Five of Cups is for. But I see something to do with travel, maybe vehicles. But that doesn't quite feel right. I see like music, especially with the Knight of Wands. So there could be some kind of like investment you do in music producing or a company. Interesting. There now on a spiritual sense, there is botanicals here with the Nine of Pentacles. I am seeing like herbs and things drying and being like hung above her, and then she's kind of like in this garden with a lot of greenery around her. So you could want to do something with herbs and with plants on like a spiritual level. There's a lot of like outside energy, being outside. I know the devil keeps coming through. So you said, I think my current job can give me some insight on being a business owner. Exactly. Travel makes sense. I love to travel. It could be something that's world renowned or something. It's definitely something that's original and unique and different. Then I do feel like you have an aspect of a say, almost like the CEO or the co-owner. It's very much something that you probably would have to take off ground first, like, and put a lot of work into. But after that, it's just a matter of like the fact that you you own it, you invested in it, and now other people work for you. This isn't sole proprietor um, feelings. This is definitely at a minimum LLC. Uh, the Emperor, just such CEO vibes. Um, Music and the Devils kind of make me feel like a club. It's I will say it's something to do with entertainment on a financial level. It is something to do with entertainment. So whether that be travel, whether that be music, whether that be a club, or I don't know, it's something to do with entertainment, something that people are really excited about and want to do, want to be a part of. I'm not I've got to say, I'm really not seeing you like getting your hands dirty and like having to do these things. I don't see you necessarily like making something in your kitchen and I mean you could at the very beginning be like starting things up on your own, but I kind of feel like it's just one of those things where you invest in something that's already taken off, or you start it and then it takes off and then you just a film company, a production company, very possible, especially with the entertainment aspect that I'm getting from this. It's a bit hazy though, I will say. I'm not getting like specific details from this right now. Why is the let's figure out why the 5 of Cups is here. Why is the 5 of Cups here? Why is the 5 of Cups here? It's like it could be something as simple as like alcohol. It could be something like a form of a drink that you make, um, something like new and exciting that really hasn't been done before. Like, and I'm saying alcohol because I feel like, it's like a social aspect to drinking, but it's like it's something social, it's something entertaining, it's something exciting and kind of new. Um, and it is successful. Why is the 5 of Cups here? Queen of Pentacles. It's something that you're not really going to be able to build a family from, because you'll be very busy. And I think that even though now you may think to yourself, oh, that's fine, that's not a big deal because maybe you're not interested in having a family right now. I think that there's a possibility at some point in the future you are considering settling down. And maybe because you're just so busy with this life, you kind of wonder, am I going to be able to be that nurturer? Am I going to be able to do this thing, to be that boss ass mom and go getter and do the things I need to do, but also still be able to have what I want at home? But the Queen of Pentacles is indicating yes. The Queen of Pentacles is like the boss mom. It's kind of how I see it. So even if you don't want kids, even if this is just alluding to, you know, fur babies or whatever, um, I'm seeing like there's a piece of you in the future that's a bit torn about your settling down and continuing on moving forward. You said it is hazy too. Yeah, this is probably like the best that I'm able to dig into this right now because I feel like Spirit's really not giving me much more information or insight. But I will say that on a personal level, on a spiritual level, I see you working with herbs a lot more. You're spending a lot of time outside as well. You may have a greenhouse. Um, I don't think that's necessarily something you're gonna do with anything with, like a business wise, but that is a random message for you. Any other insight here for Kendra, please? Any other insight for Kendra? So that's all tied up is kind of making me think of the Five of Cups here. You feel a bit restricted at some point in your life. The World, caring connections. It's like you want to have it all. We have door to romance here at the bottom. I don't know, it could be. Well, yeah, so I'm saying like it could be some kind of club. This is like reminding me of like a club. Spirit may not want you to know right now. That's true. But also, Kendra, ask another reader because a lot of times we can pick up on different things. So, kind of like ask another reader what they're picking up on and seeing if like they're seeing what I'm seeing or like any additional information that I'm not getting full clarity on. But we have caring connections. So, I see networking here. I see you being able to balance your masculine and feminine energy to kind of like be a boss ass bitch. And then we also have the World. So things that make you feel integrated, things that make you feel complete and whole. I definitely see a lot of success for you in the future. It's kind of like once you get started, no one can stop you kind of thing. Definitely ask another reader, see if they can get any insight on this for you. But I will say it feels more like investing and making a commission versus day-to-day operations. I feel like it's in some form of an entertainment purpose or entertainment industry. I feel like it is successful. She said definitely entertainment because I love the arts. I'm glad that that resonated, Kendra, a little bit. I'm sorry I didn't get all the information, but I'm not the type of reader that's gonna like make something up if I don't see something clearly or entirely. Like I will be honest. Perfect, perfect. All right, girl. Well, I am going to sign off. Queen, thank you so much for all your help, hun. You guys have a lovely, I guess, rest of your day or maybe rest of the next few hours until I'm back. I should be back at 8 o'clock. I will see you guys then. Bye.